drive.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Tua.
Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Looking to pass. Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, and a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now back to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He is going to find Hill here.
And he will have a Dolphins 1st down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on 4th down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 15.
But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Stafford. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Xavier Howard. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
It's Hill, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. And then it's caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua.
As his guys are able to extend their lead. Had the option to hand that one off and run it himself, but instead, a really easy quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision. Got it right to the receiver. Don't move there, he's in the end zone.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure that the offense oils up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient.
There goes right side. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown. He's still up. 61 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not be able to see it from a wide receiver's perspective. Those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5. After the touchdown, it's Zay to kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's getting...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete.
I know that from down to down, you'll hop into different offensive formations and try and fool the defense and pick up some yardage. But going into field goal formation on 2nd down and then running a fake off of it, help me here. Help me with this one. I'm supposed to know this. Help me.
I'm so baffled that I like it because it's different.
Different, all right, but not very successful.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Eight yards to go on 2nd down. A final shot before the break. Stanford. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
And it's caught inside the 5. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Gay now set to kick it off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, there were 3 talking points at the half, partner. All of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a bit.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Open man right side is Cup, complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Over the middle, it's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Gay's kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation, they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense, get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On target over the middle to Hill. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Tua with a throw brought in by Hill. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage.
Touchdown! Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Very short kick, taken right at the 20. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. The result of first down is a quick slant gets them 14. Stafford on first down. That would complete to Skoranek. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down at Stafford. Open man is Skoranek. He's got it. Touchdown, Rams. Here's Skoranek with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Did the Rams get it? Yes! L.A. football. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
Touchdown, L.A. Cooper Kupp, 50 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. Here's Tua. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Forced out to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. He got 29 yards that time. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. And again, it's Tagovailoa. He'll swing that out to Edmonds. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Edmonds. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Chase Edmonds taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. They do tack on the extra point as well, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And now off to the races, down the right side. 20, 10, 5, and he's all the way in for the touchdown. No flags. And in the final stages of this game, they're an extra point away from tying us up. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. No sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Tua to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Takes it at the 7.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, and he's into the clear. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, 5, and he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
That's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use him at this point. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And a tough turnover there, as now they will have it at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal.
I know you're looking at the scoreboard clock. We're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. The bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover.
They'll run here with Akers.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Yeah, I know only one of them counts. But this one looks like it's going to lead to a victory. I know we're not supposed to count anyone out, but with that little bit of time left on the clock, it takes almost a miracle for them to lose this one.
It would, and this is going to sound cliche. It's been such a great game. You just hate to see one side lose, but, hey, they earned it. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Tua. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Miami Dolphins. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat. An onside kick to begin the game. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab...
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 48 yards. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. The two are going to try and throw for it. That's caught. And it's very quickly 8-0. They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for two, CD.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put it in the end zone. Why not go for two? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety.
I'm not sure they mentioned it as a goal during the week or even talked about it in pregame, but the way they're playing right now, they want this game out of reach by halftime. Not only does the safety just demoralize the opposing offense, now your guys can run out there and try to add another 6 to their lead.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Tua. And the Raiders have got him.
Ready?
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Tua sets up to pass it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup of 38.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Go.
Tua going to throw.
And this one too low.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
First carry for Raheem Mostert.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st down, Carr. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. Carr going to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw taken in by Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing on first down is Carr. He hits Adams complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now the ball comes loose, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Jalen Waddle, a big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Now Tua. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Mostert. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Now a timeout called for by the defense. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Raider D, they get the football back.
I'm just going to go ahead and call it, partner. You could smell the desperation in that fake, couldn't you? Down big. They had to try something. No one was fooled.
I think you're exactly right. With this deficit, though, go ahead and give it a shot. Didn't work out. In the end, I guess it doesn't hurt him too much. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Carr. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. Finding room at midfield. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown Raiders. Davante Adams, 69 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Carr will look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Oh, it's loose, and the Raiders have it. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes, it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin and hit. just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Giants. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
On 2, ready?
Mixon with a first down carry. That's taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. The 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Giants. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow. And that is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. Here we go. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now it's Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Burrow on play action. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. McPherson's kick is good. And they stake claim to the lead here. It's 10-8. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Offense running back out here, and you remember last drive was pretty quick, about 10 seconds, Charles. One play, very long pass play that ended in the end zone.
And you know every offensive unit, when that happens, they want to come running back out and recreate it. We know the chances of that are slim because now the defense is on high alert. But at the same time, that confidence should carry over into the start of their next drive.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Jones. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. That's caught by Galladay. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Throwing Jones. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, not that we had any questions, but it's obvious his arm does not hurt today, does it? He does not mind slinging it around.
He is firing that pigskin around the yard.
Yeah, put it deep downfield, taking shots. Unsuccessful there, but I like his moxie.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 43. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 13-yard line. Back to throw. Jones. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Kenny Galladay is intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. To throw again. Jones. That's to Galladay, and he's got it. Touchdown, New York. Kenny Galladay with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Giants have come back to make it a 2-point game. Those right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for two to tie the game, and it works out. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover.
Here we go.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Play action. It's Burrow.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Fabian Moreau.
And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
That's to Galladay, and he's got it. Touchdown, New York. Kenny Galladay
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he fires one incomplete. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Oh, were the Giants able to recover? Yes. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
Pass to Bellinger on the crossing route.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Another pass complete to Bellinger. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones escaping the pressure right. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Touchdown!
Kadarius Toney
from 6 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Jones throwing for it.
It's complete. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line.
Here we go.
But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Here we go.
Mixing up the middle. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
53 yards on the ground for him so far.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Tay Crowder in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
On point, ready?
On 3rd down, Burrow. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to take over here up near the 40.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And oh, we've seen it all now. It's a fake. And this is caught. I'm at a bit of a loss for words on exactly what happened there, but I guess you can't argue with the results. Fake punt, even though it wasn't 4th down. And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it. And he is not going to get the first, but remember, it was only 1st down, so a bit of an odd play, and it results in 2nd down. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because...
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Throwing deep for Galladay. Touchdown, Giants. Kenny Galladay on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now they go play action now. Burrow. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Azeez Ojulari. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this 1st half. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted. That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. From the 10. And he'll get it up past the 20. The home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. Oh, it looked like the Eagles got this back. Yes, Philadelphia football. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready?
And they take a knee.
Ready?
And down to a knee. That's one way to call a play. Three and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12.
Here's Hurts to throw.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Ready?
And now they'll take a knee here. And my partner now is speechless, and so am I. And down to a knee. Well, that's one option. Two running plays, each lose a yard. They'll need to do much better now on 3rd and 12.
Throwing is Hurts.
This is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And surprisingly, they take a knee. I have no idea why they would take a knee, but they take a knee.
Ready, hit!
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Let's go now.
And a curious play call here, to say the least. Thought it might be a trick, but no, he actually goes down to a knee.
Come on, come on. Hey. Hurt, hurt. Right there, hurt.
We're scoreless after one. Now this now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 14. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And they will take a knee here. The last 2 plays, each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12.
Hurts.
And he's got it. And he's brought down. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. And they take a knee. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Two minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And they'll indeed take a knee. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Jags are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it, because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical?
They have nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He's at the 40, 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jamal Agnew, 97 yards.
And the Jaguars post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Here we go, here we go.
And they will take a knee here.
Let's go. Seven Pirates. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Again, that's Watkins. Touchdown, Eagles.
Chris Watkins,
57 yards.
and the Eagles are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Come on. Hey.
Hurts will throw.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and a big sack at that. This remains a one-point game. Boy, they're down only one score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
He'll get that underneath ETN.
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
This one complete to Christian Kirk.
And he is going to have the Jaguars first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Now Lawrence on first down.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Here we go, Jack.
And down to a knee. That's one way to call a play.
On the jump.
And now they'll take a knee here. And my partner now is speechless, and so am I.
Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work, while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
And this is caught. That's Watkins.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
Ready, break.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And down to a knee. Well, that's one option. And surprisingly, they take a knee. I have no idea why they would take a knee, but they take a knee. Two running plays, each lose a yard. They'll need to do much better now on 3rd and 12. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. And a curious play call here, to say the least. Thought it might be a trick, but no, he actually goes down to a knee.
Ready?
And down to a knee. That's one way to call a play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last 2 plays, each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 39. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And they take a knee.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Big 3rd down. A field goal from this spot, 57 yards as they hope to move it a little closer. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 15-yard line. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
Let's go.
And they will take a knee here. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And here's another kneel down as he'll try to set up the game winner. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. They'll look to throw. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
On the set. Hustle, hustle.
A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Right now, everything resting on the right foot.
Good game, buddy.
The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win.
You win.
And he missed it. He missed it right. It's no good. And that's going to cost him the football game. So a field goal that could have won it went awry. Pretty good distance field goal. It wasn't a chip shot, but still, that one's going to stick with him for a little while, you'd have to think.
It is, and I know that he missed that one. And they walk off the field, and obviously they don't feel great about themselves. They just lost a game. But this is where the proficiency of kickers actually comes back and hurts them, because they've gotten so good that we expect them to make just about everything, and we forget that's still a long field goal attempt.
And so much pressure there at the end of the game. It's one of those situations
is that you've built up equity with your team by making a whole lot of big kicks before, so that the occasional miss